Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, guys, oh my goodness. Melody makes it very clear to Martel that that's it. That is it. That was your last draw. You understand? Yes, we had the destined trip. Yes, we were cordial. Yes, we were getting along, what was in Martel's head. And so he thought it was okay, to come by the house and chat. She said no. You know, that was her drawing point. The same way it was Martel's drawing point for Ariane, I believe. I believe Ariane had her last draw. He washed his hands with her after she released that medical information. It was horrible. I mean, it was horrible when it first happened. It was clear, what she was saying. It was clear what she had said. And for Mel to learn about this on social media, I know that was a slap in the face. Although I understand why he had to share this information with Ariane, because he shares a son with her and they're all the kids are always together. And the fact that he could not take Knox because he was quarantining with him and Mel's kids. Ariane is probably like, why you can't get your son? Why can't he come? And, Martel had to tell her, I mean, he knows the drama, he knows the past history. Should he have said Melody's name? He could have said, somebody got COVID that they was around. He could have. He could have. But was he thinking in those lines, in those terms? I don't believe so. That was the last thing I believe he thought that Ariane would do, would go to share this information on social media. I'm sure that thing rocked his world. I know he wanted to hurt Ariane. I know he wanted to hurt Ariane's behind. You understand? But there was nothing he could do. He had to just take it and deal with the consequences, because it's tough. He made his bed and he has to lie in it. It's unfortunate that Mel got caught in the crossfire. He was doing the right thing. But I mean, I don't think he was, you know, he, he's not that advanced to, you know, say, something else other than what really happened. Did he think, do I think that he thought about, maybe I should, say somebody else, maybe I shouldn't tell her it's Mel, and then the part about him telling Ariane that he called Mel her name by mistake. Probably in a joking manner, but no, Martel, that you cannot. Like, no, you're not in good with either one of them, especially Mel. And you can't take any chances with that kind of stuff getting out. But he did it. He did it and didn't think about it. He didn't think about it. He said he had no idea. He had no he wouldn't think in 100 years probably that Ariane would have done that on social media. But she did. Any ammunition that she gets, she is going to utilize it. It's very unfortunate, because in another situation, a mature adult, a mature young lady would have taken the information and used it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? She would not have tried to gain leverage off of some kind of medical information like this. But we all know who Ariane is. And she did, whether it was to spite Mel and Martel or, just Mel, but she used it, and it was very unfortunate. It was very unfortunate. It put, their relationships 20, 30 steps back, as far as co-parenting. It was horrible. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
He ain't coming in my motherfucking house. Yes. Listen, anybody that come in my house pay bills.
Blowing the horn. Don't blow the horn.
Upon my arrival to Mel's house, things went left pretty quickly because I'm not gonna be sitting on this hot porch, 100 degrees outside, talking about our children. You know, she comes to my house, I invite her in. I feel that certain things need to be reciprocated. You know, I got a little bothered by that. But knowing how things are important for the children, I called Mel back for her to really come out and let's talk about this.
It's really frustrating to me seeing Martel pretty much tuck his tail between his legs and bring his ass back to my house, because I've been so far removed from Martel for so long, I don't even know how to handle his PMS mood swings no more.
What's the deal? We've been pretty cool, we've been pretty cordial. We went to Florida, had a really good time. Why can't you extend like an invitation like I did to you in terms of coming into the house? Like, what's wrong with that? I don't want you, you don't want me. What's the deal?
One, yes, we were in Florida, and coming back from Florida, I was opened up to drama that I ain't been opened up to, and I don't know how long, because I really mind my business, stay in my role. And to be quite clear, I had stayed away from you. So it was a whole set of drama over here that I had to deal with in a very long time, that you've since apologized for. I appreciate the apology. However, it was still drama and triggering for me when I've moved 50 steps forward, and I don't need to go any steps back.
Don't hold me accountable for someone else being disrespectful.
Melly shared with me that she had COVID. My kids and my son, you know, they all been around each other. So I have to share that information with her, with my son's mom. But Melody can't hold me accountable because someone else is acting immature and things of that nature.
I am gonna hold you accountable the same way. I'm gonna hold you
Why
accountable
would
the
you hold me
same way
accountable for someone else's
I'm
actions?
gonna hold you accountable the same way that I held you accountable all the years in my marriage that I was disrespected by this person, and then you went and had a baby with them and kept with them, even though they kept disrespecting your wife. The way I held you accountable then, I'm gonna hold you accountable now, because the things that were said wouldn't even have been known if it hadn't come out of your mouth. See,
So you cannot hold me responsible for someone else being disrespectful.
The actions are from you because of your mouth. So I am gonna hold you accountable.
All right, listen to this. If I'm not working, having to keep kids separated because of you getting COVID, what's wrong with me saying, hey, you know, like, I'm not thinking that somebody's gonna go and
I don't know why not.
online.
You've seen the history for how many years?
No, listen.
What was your purpose of going back to that person telling them that?
No, listen. You got diagnosed with damn COVID the next day, and you.
So what?
And the kids.
So what?
The kids had to quarantine with me
So
3
what?
different times
And they
because
had to
of you
quarantine
brought
with
COVID to
because
me.
of you. You've had COVID.
You brought
I
it
didn't
to
bring
me.
COVID to you. I wasn't even around you.
You bring the kids to me.
How did
Three times I had to quarantine with my kids because of you. You back and forth to Atlanta.
And then back to your thing
No,
about
listen.
I don't want you, you don't want me. You was just begging me the other week to take you back Monday before last.
Mel, stop lying. Why would I want you?
You need to ask yourself that. Because you was just, Mel, you know we soulmates. You know we meant to be together,
Girl,
Mel.
hey, listen.
You know we soulmates.
Listen.
No,
You've been way too many that I know that for me to want you.
So.
Hey, when that truth
I can't hear
Hey,
nothing.
Mel,
I don't hear nothing.
you can't handle
I don't
the
hear
truth.
nothing. Typical insecure man or boy. I don't see and understand how he can be on some, well, I didn't say anything personally. I didn't attack you. I didn't. But we all know Martel puts batteries in people's backs. That's what he does. And he's been doing it for years, using the same sources for years to do that. You like drama, Martel HOlT. Accept that, own that. You thrive off drama.
When the truth come out, you walk off.
Say all kinds of bull.
If Melly's mad about what's taking place on social media, she should have shared that with me before I even came over here, if anything. At this point, we're not even able to talk about what's important for the children right now.
You can't handle the truth. You walk away. When get hot for you, you walk away.
Nobody's checking. I can tell you one thing. I ain't one of your women to pit against nobody no more, so chill out when it comes to me. I ain't checking for your ass. The joke is really on you. I'm moving on in life.